this crisis. Noted. Yes. What happened? I'm streaming. We'll deal with that later. Alright, show me Planet of Knowledge. Planet of Knowledge is scary. Exploring 85 locations gets us caught out a lot. 850 science is a lot of science. So let's give it a shot. I would probably take scientific again, honestly. Overgrowth? Yeah, I would take scientific overgrowth. We start with a nitrate mine and a silicate mine. We do not start with Zhong, which is not great. But Auntie's fine. Turning stuff into 12 science is actually kind of huge at the start of the game. I know he's also got in-depth survey. I actually don't care about in-depth survey that much for this particular game. So put me like here. Put me like here. Put me like here. Put me like here. This is scary. But I don't have access to tritium. So if I don't have access to tritium, you might as well just get me started on like the victory condition. Tab module greenhouse from lab? Listen. Okay. You need to get titanium because you need to get these mines ready. Because I actually do think I'm going to in-depth survey them. Like, why wouldn't I? I thought about it, and I was like, why would I not just in-depth survey? This, though, I don't think you can procrastinate this any longer. We need nitrate, though. Well, look, if you need nitrate, hit me with one of these. Hit me with one of these. Hit me with one of these because they're cheap. And then hit me with one of these so that I can do one of these so that I can go here and I can build this. Okay. Decent start. Next, we probably want to upgrade that silicates deposit. We probably want to upgrade that titanium deposit. How are you for a city? Not great. That said, I might actually just settle there anyway. I will take my exploration satellite. I will take a robot hub for expansion. Next turn, I will have enough nitrates. Let's grab tritium. Let's satellite tritium. Let's get plus 10 tritium. Oh my god. He's going off. That should be fine. You do still need titanium because you're going to set up a mine there as soon as you hit 10 science and 20 food again. Here's our third tritium thermal generator. Get the in-depth survey ready now because you're really like not waiting on anything. You just go here, you go here. We're at 6 science per turn on turn 7. That seems like a decent way to start the game. You could also build a robot hub right now, but I'd rather try and extend to that titanium first by seeing like a bus station. Never lucky. Although a school is like kinda what we want. So we'll be taking you. What do I need right now? I need titanium so that I can set that mine up. I need like a lot of titanium, actually. So I think we go out here. I have to robot hub this instead of just waiting for a house, and now I need 8. That's going to be 4 turns. It's going to be 3 turns. If we're lucky, it's going to be 2 turns. And like I might save up to go there. So your next turn is going to be in-depth survey titanium deposit. After that, it might be in-depth survey tritium deposit. All technologies are cheaper. That's actively bad because we want to spend more science. So we're kind of taking these by default. They're 25. This is only 15. Technologies B is the consensus better choice here. And then at some point we're going to have to start worrying about food. So since I don't really want any of these other buildings, let's just grab it now. Satellite me. Plus 10 food is huge. 7 titanium. I'll take 8 titanium. I will build a mine. I will... You don't need to yet, is the thing. Like, you don't need to. This looks good. This looks good. This probably will be a city, and then I can grab this and this very easily. I could also grab that pretty easily. Although I could do it from New Victoria as well, I suppose, now that I look at it. Your last 2 turns here, though, they need to be in-depth survey. So don't delay on that. Now, I'm also thinking, normally I would not take an Applied Science Center, but the thing about an Applied Science Center on the space game is that it makes technologies come across faster, which means you can spend faster. So in this case, I do think I make that. Give me in-depth survey there. And then for your last turn, we're going to keep you around post-retirement to do one more. Do I still need titanium? No. I actually kind of need water. I actually kind of need water, like, really bad. Oh, thank you. Is this for me? Thank you. So as much... No, I'm good. I'm going to come down for dinner in a little bit. So as much as I would like to take Thomas, I really like +5 science, research all projects, and get extra technologies, I think is way too important. It's more ways for us to spend the science that we get, and I think that matters a lot. I don't think any of these buildings matter, though. Not even the landing pad. I don't think any of them matter. So that'll be extra science, putting us at 7 per turn. Like, the only thing I really have eyes for... Oh, I was gonna say... that's fine. I miss out on one tritium per turn. What do you want me to say? It's a blunder. If you want to call it a blunder. I do want more tritium, so let's grab that. That also preps that site for getting a city. And I think a big house right in the middle with like a soil factory over here and maybe a second soil factory over here will probably do the trick for us. I think that should work out just fine. I just really need water and food to actually found that because we gotta get our food production started, and I have not found many hints of water. We are at risk of being delayed a little bit there. Send it. I mined both of these already, just give me the tritium. And then give me the greenhouse farm again, even though my water production is non-existent. Titanium seems like the kind of thing that's going to be really important until we set up a titanium mine, so give me that hint, and then explore me here because it's cheap and it gives us water. And then we have more water. Sure. We're also not doing anything with our science, so let's get this out of the way first. Like, it's 7 science per turn. We can spend it on anything we want. We could do this, we could do this. This, I think, well... This, I think, is going to matter more short-term. No, I could Eureka. You know what? You're absolutely right. You could Eureka. So do we not want out of that? We don't want the Hab module. We don't want the oxygen factory. Everything else we kind of want to keep. And then we really got to find like a hint of food in one of those caches. The bacteria spreader is going to go down here in 2 turns, I think. Is this really right to just not spend a tuber farm right now? I should build the tuber farm here and just replace it later because nitrates are functionally free. We get 10 nitrates in 5 turns. I'm not even that concerned about it. And then this is big-ish because we really got to get terraforming parameters started. 8 power is also like relatively free. It's not exactly free, but it's close. I definitely don't want to Eureka this. I think we just take you. I think we explore you for a hint of water. A big hint of water. Beautiful. I'm gonna wait 1 turn on the bacteria spreader. Let's prep a tile for it. End turn. This is mandatory because we have to explore tiles. You can't not take it. I will receive my large hint of water now. There's the food cache. Okay. Alright, we are off to the races now. What else do we need? We need titanium to get this exploration hub up. And then, like, I would really like to place you... No, here's... You know what? Here, is this crazy? Is he losing his mind? No. I think for the first time he might actually be believing in himself. In 2 turns I can build you. And then this we'll figure it out later. I'll just grab that hex another time. A second school to make people happy and to give me science is probably the way to go here. You can skip you can find robots later. Don't worry about robots for now. Just grab this. If I were to explore a hex and it were to give me a cache of food, I would be so happy. Oh, nothing can stop us this game. Perfect. You go here, you go here. I'm actually thinking this might be like farm, soil factory, farm, because this is going to be a house, and then I can put the gas factory here, and we can have like a robot hub here as a buffer. Okay. What's most important now? Titanium, because you're looking for a robot hub to build in Cerberus Post. Minus 26. I'm a little concerned. This is mandatory. But since there's also a robot hub, I think this is mandatory. And then you get 3 science out of this exchange. Because you can go, and you can definitely go, and you can go. Then we just explore with our rover. Sure, go here. Plus 10 power, we love this. 15 water. Or we save for a development center. You're nowhere close to actually incrementing your water terraforming parameter, so you can just hold it. Because you'd really rather build that development center. Oh my god, 3 technologies. New scientific field seems like it should cascade really well, because we're going to be building a ton of development centers just as a science sink. And then the more we do that, the more we get science income, so it kind of builds on itself. Plus 10 science when you increase the terraforming parameter is also really nice, and then large-scale resource conservation doesn't do anything. But on the other hand, 5 support per turn per technology when we're getting bonus technologies, and cheaper regional buildings and support for robots is also kind of nice. So this is 55. This is 35. This is 45. We're basically gambling on, can we produce enough science by being responsible with what we build And if we can, we should take technologies B, because there's a lot of support in here that's going to allow us to just win. Or do we want to produce every science known to man? And I gotta be honest with you, I don't trust myself enough. I'm sorry, I'm inherently a coward. It's the way it is. I will be taking another greenhouse farm. I will be doing applied research first, because I want the support. And then I will be looking for titanium hints. A large titanium hint. You should not have. This is big. We love that. Next time we see an anomaly in a city we found, we absolutely play you. We also play a greenhouse farm. And then we play a robot hub here to buffer between what will be a house and this gas factory. We take a large titanium deposit with you. And then we also grab these sandstones because we have this guy, Natural Reserve Initiative. So it's an extra +3 support for guided tours. Now we are going to have to dike that eventually, but that's okay. Diking that is going to be very, very easy for us. And we still need titanium. But we're also running a little short on power, so I kind of want to explore things that are close on the off chance that we find like a nearby city location that also has an anomaly that we could set up shop in. A nitrates deposit? I don't really care about that. An anomaly. And then you do like house. Water deposit's kind of mid. But as far as resources go, nitrates, water, titanium, this is a great city. Even though it's a plains, it's a great city. And because we invested in support with our previous choice, we're well positioned to deal with the consequences of building a plain city. Now, issues currently facing the run. Power. And that's about it. Power is an issue. It's really all I've got to say on that matter. I would love more water for more food. Actually, this might just like give us 9 tritium. Could we instead do power generation here? Yes, we could do it right here. It would cost us 6 power to remove these. That's manageable. So we do this, we go to 9. We take you. I know we threw you out like literally this turn. But times change. You go here, we have room for another one here. It's an extra +2 power, +4 power when we see a resonance station, but we have plenty of silicate saved up. So we're not that concerned about it. That leaves you with 6 energy. You can explore titanium for 3. It's a pretty good deal. We'll take it. I will take cyanophyta. I would really like to take 2 of these. So I will. This is going to be a buffer building, which is going to allow us to take you and you, so that I just see more projects each turn. And then with you, I would spend 3 power to get a small hint of water and a little extra support. And then are you any good? No. So we need to explore these 2 tiles eventually, but we're a long ways off from our next house, or from our next city, because we're only producing 2 food per turn, which is not great. This we can switch over. Oh, we don't even have tritium. Okay. Our economy does kind of suck in terms of the amount of trade routes we have access to. Okay, Kill Your Darlings is going to... I know that I always take Mustafa, and I know that I always don't take Jan. And I know that we have a dike we need to build, but listen. If we're going to dump our science on development centers are going to let us sell more projects. And if we have more project proposals, then we have more projects we can sell with development centers, which scales kill your darlings faster. We're building a combo deck. We are comboing right now. I don't care about life forms. I do want to see extra projects before I make my decision, though. Give me this large hint of water. I don't really care about any of these new projects. I take a landing pad for sure. And we should probably get another university ready. Because we can't rely on just one ensemble of science production. We're going to need more than that. But we're also going to need water. It's complicated. What's up, Mouse? How you doing? Like, I can build this now, but it doesn't do anything. Because I don't have... Well, no. Because you're gonna start a city here. No, you're gonna start a city here. There's an anomaly. If this is a university, then you go science building, science building, science building, science building, and you never have to worry about your science again. And then this is house, support building, house, so that you're insulated from this water deposit. Yeah. Yeah, that's how that's going to work. Now, what else do I need? I need to get this city off the ground, like, ASAP. So to accomplish that, I should just grab the 10th water. Okay, so water's done. What am I saving up titanium for? No real reason. Should you import oceans? No. Let's do a little something like that. Because the food caches are 10, right? So if I can get to 20, then I find one cache and I'm at 30 and I can build this city. I do still need to explore those 2 hexes. We'll figure it out. Don't worry about it. Actually, I should be doing that and then I should go back to water. How's terraforming going? Oh, you know. Stressful. Same as always. 20 power, 20 science, -2 level comfort of living. I don't think I will. 8 power, 8 silicates. I do think I will. That should not be that hard to deal with. This is huge. This is exactly what we wanted. I need to increase my pop. Excuse you? No, I don't. That's what I thought. You think I want to take -1 food to get +3 power? You out of your mind? Clearly you haven't met me. We have 9 power. A research center will fit here, and that's the only place it'll fit. You don't need to spend your science right now, though. You could save up. Specifically, you might want to save up for artificial personality. Yeah, I might. Get this spot ready. Just get the spot ready. There's your food. Okay, we're cooking. I would love a cultured meat lab. Next turn we'll be at 28. 2 turns from now, we can found this city, and then things get a little smoother. Not a lot smoother, but a little smoother. We will have access to titanium, aquifer, and either nitrates or fertile soil, and we can get our bacteria spreader back. And then after that, we gotta start focusing on, like, import oceans. Asteroid lab, we have 12 turns to do 24 silicates. I simply don't have the trade routes, is the honest truth. Now, I would love to take a water project. I would love to take another bacteria spreader, because it costs a science. Take me here. It's fertile soil. That is 100% going to be an agricultural complex when we get around to it. Are you saving your science for anything right now? No, because you don't have a hex for your thing. Also, get your 2 titanium per turn. Kind of forgot we were saving up for that, but this is the way it goes. We got to get this rover exploration center down here relatively soon as well. Where would I like it to go? There, ideally. But we'll find a place. We can get rid of you, and we can start importing you. And that's just to build up a buffer so that we can finish import oceans on time when we need to. I would love to take combined living centers. I don't really have a plan for building you right now, but like you're kind of important. You know, show me a couple extra projects first. Do I care where I explore this? Do I need anything? You need tritium actually, so yeah, you should explore here. That gives you a photovoltaic field. There aren't... well, there is that one. That's true. You actually might want that one. I feel like absolute shit. Oh no. Is the flu going around again? I've heard some other people in some other guilds have it. I'll take the water. You kind of have to take it. But you need this too, though. Exploration satellite actually might be more important than power. I really wish I could take an extra project this turn, but I can't. Okay, so you need to get built. You're going to ding me with a -2? That's horrible news. And this rock needs to go. But this needs to go down. I also need to sell a project. You can get going. I don't really need you anymore. I'm going to be making more food soon. I also need to keep my eye on... this is actually probably more important to build. Like, I thought we had a pretty good economy, and I still feel like I'm getting bodied by my economy right now. So, before we just spam next turn, what do we need? What are our priorities? The combined living center would be nice because it's 2 tiles, but it's 15 turns away in terms of food. That's too long to wait. We could get a robot hub out of packs, which would give us these 2 tiles. That would be 2 turns away in terms of our titanium. But we need to spend power on a Secret Service office in the next 4 turns. We'd also like to get this university combination rover museum down, but that also costs power and titanium. So what gets us power, because power's actually our stopgap right now, even though we're making 7 per turn. So we actually need to keep an eye out for things that generate more power, and we need robot hubs. Duly noted. You are robots. First, let's inspirationally explore. And ideally, we'd be looking for power here. I don't see power. I will take titanium instead. I was hoping to see a robot hub, but a delivery drone is fine. In many ways, I'm totally fine with a delivery drone. And I think I'd also be fine with an applied science center. So you're going to go here. As much as I want to get that back, I think I need more titanium. So we go here. We explore. I need you to find titanium. If such a thing is possible. In 6 turns, that's brutal. But I kind of gotta do it. Because I need to up my titanium income. And then you can act as the buffer building here. Now, do I have any synergies for like food buildings? No, but I could just put 2 of them in a row here and not worry about the soil factory. That's also +3 support. Thought you escaped it, but you'll be over tomorrow. Well, grab a hot drink. grab a nice blanket, and hang out and watch the rest of this Terraformers run. I will do what I can. And then go and get like some dinner, chill out, maybe take a nap for like 3 hours, and come back and watch me yell at people when I'm commanding later tonight. Or don't. I mean, it's like up to you at the end of the day. You do whatever you want. Taking a third over Exploration Center feels so greedy. Taking a laboratory, on the other hand, well, we should look at other project options. What do we need right now? We need tritium, because eventually we need to spin these projects up. Really, we should be doing that like now. So grab you. And then... Look, with 4 titanium per turn, I think we can start taking landing pads. Just because eventually we are going to have to start building trade routes. I don't know where the hexes are going to come from. That's the one problem I'm experiencing currently, is that our hexes are kind of raw ass. But I guess that's something that we can work out later, maybe? I don't know. 5 food. Not good enough. Not nearly good enough. Terraforming parameters need to increment soon. Which I think is going to mean doing this. And then... Look, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. You've done a wonderful service for us, but you need to go. I simply can't let you run there forever. You're not good enough for what I need you to do. Give me a tundra forest. I hate all of these buildings. Give me tritium to run space projects. I still hate all of these buildings. You can all go. You're all bad, and I would like you to leave. This we can turn in. A Secret Service office we can also build. For now, it's going to go here. We'll fix the buffering later. Healing through 3 injuries? Good lord, man. Never go outside again. Nothing good comes from going outside. You know, I'm also finding that I need robot hubs. I have literally no hexes, and that's not great. There's a lot that needs to get fixed in this run right now. 1 support when constructing the city building. 2 support increasing power, titanium, or tritium. 8 support per animal, or 3 support per ocean. Space projects are cheaper. 2 support for science or silicates. Okay. 2 support per science feels like it has to go crazy. This is 50, 65. This is... Oh, but this is 80. This is 80 and it's more support. Hang on. What are my synergies? I don't have great science producing synergies, so all of the science from Open Science Database would have to come organically. I don't see that happening. I'm not really up on terraforming parameters, but power, titanium, and tritium I'm still definitely expanding on, and constructing city buildings is happening a lot, and I'm not expanding towards oceans, so like this is cheaper, and it's more delayed projects. This is projects right now. So I feel like I have to do that. Then, you get built here. You get built here as a buffer. Maybe? No. We should start clearing these projects out of our hand. And then I have 1 power. I have a singular power. Give me cacti then. So building shit with your hands. I get that. It is rewarding to like craft something. Like, I know it's not exactly the same because I'm not making it with my hands, but sometimes I like just looking at a YouTube video that I made and being like, I made that. That's the thing that I did. Okay, it's quite simple. This costs us science, so we take it. This costs us science, so we take it. You and you are coming in. We are nowhere near our water spreading, so you're gone. And I'm sorry to say, even though you're 14 science, I also just think you're gone. I need tiles, man. I need tiles. Thank you. Thank you for tiles. And then I can build you immediately, so I'm just going to take you. Now, I need tritium. I only need 2, so it doesn't need to be that much. This also needs to cost 3. So it's got to be exactly you. Good. Then you. No. You? Yes. You here. Yes? You're bad. You here. You here. Turn that back on. You here. It doesn't get us resources, it gets us trade routes. Trade routes matter. I can only afford one of those. I have to do that. I mean, like, fun fact, the dislike counter still exists on the back end. And if you miss the dislike counter because it makes it difficult to tell if the information is valid or not, I don't know that it ever really did that. Unfortunately. Well, like, maybe it does for some things, but I'm thinking for, like, stuff that I've made, it's free. It's tiles. For stuff that I've made, things like the DPS Herald video, the dislike counter on that is very, very low, and the like counter, you know, correspondingly is very, very high. Despite the fact that that build is, like, pretty severely out of date, and I should probably think about archiving it. I think the element of YouTube dislikes that was used to convey whether information was trustworthy or not didn't necessarily convey that. I think it's more likely that the dislike count was a vector for people to use to suppress things that they disagreed with. That's my hunch as someone who just kind of looks at the numbers sometimes, but doesn't actually work for YouTube. 22. I will be taking my science now. What else do I need? I need tritium. I need a lot of tritium. Are we okay? Are we fine? I need silicates next turn, and then I think we'll be okay. I need this robot hub built next turn. I actually need a lot of stuff here still. We'll be okay, I think. I think we'll be okay. Despite the fact we haven't incremented any terraforming parameters, somehow we are chilling. I don't understand it. This will help, sort of. Do I want to vent mines? I mean, I definitely don't want animal spreaders, so I think I do want to vent mines. I do think I want a bacteria spreader. I don't think I'll be using any of these other items. And then I think I definitely take that, because we're going to up our production of everything else relatively soon. A robot hub is going to get us these 2 tiles. Or it could get us this tile, which would let us build another bacteria spreader, which is coming up, like, next turn. And you would go, like, here for that, probably. And then you can expand like here and here. Yeah, for a quick glance I can see that, I suppose. I don't know. It's complicated. It's like they serve an important function, and like the reviews serve an important function on platforms like Steam as well, but anytime I see people who are still engaged in like the Epic versus Steam like launcher wars, who are like, Epic doesn't even have game reviews, how are you supposed to use a platform that's like not even modern enough to have game reviews? And then you go and look at the Steam game reviews, and the game review is like, it's a pretty good game. Or like, I played it 6 years ago and it was bad and I don't like it anymore. It's like, it's not like really that usable of a review in the first place. So I don't know. My point is that I don't think the average person can actually be like trusted with a review. In fact, I don't think the average person can really be trusted with like anything. The average person is not that good at like anything at all. Sorry. If the average person doesn't like that, the average person should like work on themselves. No, you should build bacteria spreaders. You gotta get your terraforming on the go, or you are going to get your ass beat by the rest of this game, man. So they're hilarious. I'll give you that they're hilarious. I question whether they're useful. There are times when they are useful. There are times when they definitely are not useful. Are we chilling? I actually think we're chilling. Okay, we're no longer chilling. That's a pretty bad Marsquake. I don't know where it is yet. I can only assume that it's going to be bad, though. That's fixable. That's fixable. Actually, maybe it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. We are big chillin'. Alright, I would like to find tritium, please. Tritium does not exist. It only exists here. I am in hell. The average person is average? That's damn true. That's one of the truest things that's ever been said. I thought I saw a power hint. I did. Grab you. And then we have exactly 8 silicates, so we grab you. You have 2 more of those to do? Fair enough. No. I simply don't care about any of this. 13 science per turn. It really does not feel like we're making enough. We're almost exploring fast enough. I think after this exploration satellite gets off the ground, if we build another rover exploration center, or we recapture this one, or we build a robot hub literally here, and then we get, like, these 2 tiles, I think we'll be fine. The Starfield review that said it doesn't get better hard pass with 3,000 hours on record. I don't know how anyone put 3,000 hours into Starfield in the first place. I've heard that game is not that good. I mean, it's complicated. Have you guys played Starbound? Because everything that I've read about Starfield reminds me of Starbound. Where Starbound is like a fun game with a fun gameplay loop, and like you have a good time playing it, but every single thing that you do in the game is exactly the same. And that's it. Like, the first hour of Starbound is really, really good, and I had a great time. The problem is that the only gameplay in Starbound is the gameplay that you see in the first hour. And after you're done with that hour, that's it. You are never getting anything else. Do I have competition in this game? No, it's me versus the computer. It's just me. I need another city. Could be you. Gets us tritium, silicates, canyon, canyon, canyon. Tritium. It should be you. That'll be done in 3 turns. You just need to stall until then. Give me a bacteria spreader. Give me more heat. Is this fine? I feel like this is fine. The next thing we build almost certainly needs to be a rover exploration center, which means that I need a house to go here, which is going to compete with the fact that I want a new city to go there. It's complicated. Okay, minus 52 support is also pretty bad. I would say I'm not having a great time based on that, but a GMO lab. But an Android hub. I think I dig both of those. You can go here for an extra 2 science. After you found the hook of Starfield, it hooked you for another 100 hours. So, sell it to me as someone who basically only watched other people play it and understands the core gameplay loop of Starfield being going to different planets that all feel kind of samey. Because I've played a lot of games that are like, it's an open world, you can do anything you want, but then it's like 10 assets, and you start to recognize the assets. I do not have a good time playing those games. And that is what Starfield sounded like to me based on what I read about it. Yes. Oh, we're already on high-tech luxuries. Ooh. Okay, so that's going to take care of our science, like, incredibly quickly. This is a lot of space projects, huh? I guess I'll take a research center. And then throw the rest out. I will definitely play you to get extra support for building city buildings. We're at 10 power. I really need tritium in a way that you simply do not understand. I really need like a food cache. Oh my god, please. We have to found this city because it gives us tritium. That's it. It's as simple as that. And then we need to build an Android hub in it, and we need to get these tritium mines. It is the only way out of our current predicament right now. Like, I can't even do... Well, okay, I can do this. We can do that. Okay. Okay. And... no, because I really just want to build these. Like, don't take any buildings that cost you science, because you're getting so many science luxuries that it really doesn't matter. Just take another one of these. If we lose this... we're going to lose this game for 2 reasons if we lose. The first reason that we're going to lose this game is because we didn't produce enough science. And the second reason we're going to lose this game is because people got too mad. And if neither of those things happen, we're chilling. Carnegie Junction. You can go here for a nice +6. You can go here for a nice +2. You can go here for hexes. Yes. 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 Alright, we need titanium in a bad way. I'm holding out hope that a large hint exists. I would be wrong. I will take a normal size. Also, next turn I gotta build the Secret Service office. Otherwise I am in trouble. It's a multiverse thing. Oh, there's a New Game Plus. Okay. I understand now. I am a big fan of New Game Plus. No, it's a very effective TLDR. I understand completely. You have succeeded. Honestly, like... Honestly, you can get out. I would so much rather play these projects than play you. You do not matter to me. Brutal. Freak it. Yeah, that'll be fine. Quantum data center? No. Development center? No. Delivery drones? Robots. You are 18 support per turn. It's really hard to say no to that. You're a house. It's really hard to say no to that, because my support is getting a little scary. So here's what we do this turn, right? We get those down. I have 10 power to play with. I can mostly afford to do this. It prevents us from building a Secret Service office this turn. It does allow us to build a pit mine. And we also want to vent a mine this turn, I think. No, we shouldn't. We should get titanium instead. We can't afford titanium. We'll be venting a pit mine this turn. We're really just... We need exploration, and we really want to not lose to support. Science is going to take care of itself. Should we do the math on it? 550, and there's 20 turns left. Hang on. 550 divided by 20. We need to produce 27 science. Okay, we need a little more science, actually. But that's okay. We can get a little more science. We have, like, trade rates. We can commit to it. We do need a little more science still. And my turn. We're looking for science buildings. We're also looking for houses. Houses are fine. Power, I'm fine at 9. I'm chilling at 9, man. And then I need to destroy this so that I can put this down. Yes. I need to destroy you so that I can put you down, like... I want you to go all the way out here, but I don't know if I'm going to have all the power for that. Do we have a hint of power? We do. Give me +6. That's huge. Bulldoze, bulldoze, bulldoze. Now, next turn, I can put it way the hell out here, and it won't bother anyone. And then, just keep venting mines. Heat in 9 turns. Okay, you're kind of selling me on it. I can see the appeal, at least. I'll say that. There's no point to doing this. You're never going to hit water 2. Actually, just get rid of it. Because your Tritium is going to be way more valuable going into rover exploration centers. What do you want to... You kind of need science. Like, you kind of need to do something like that. So now you're making 20 science per turn. You need to be making something like 27. So that's a little scary. Okay, but you're getting help. Good. I'm gonna skip you for now, because actually we get science when we bin projects. You come here. This should be our last one. No, there's 2 more. There are 2 more. The appeal is not worth the pain? Noted. I am a sucker for a good New Game Plus. So, it's probably something that, like, I'll keep on my radar if I'm ever looking for something to do. But there's other good games with, like, pretty good New Game Plus modes that I can worry about as well. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking a delivery drone's probably going to go there. These and these are going to be houses. That will get me this tile where I can put a rover exploration center. And then, like, you can come over here. I'm fine stacking development centers. I think development center stacking is A-okay. Should maybe also build that water mine. We don't need to do all that. We don't need to do all of that. Bin the rest of this. Am I crazy for thinking I might actually need to convert that to science instead? +3, +4. I need more science. I need more science. We've identified the fact that I need more science, so commit to it now. +6 support per turn per city. 200 hours already. Your most played game on Steam is 200 hours? That makes me feel a little self-conscious. Because I think my most played game is like... Actually, this is an answerable question, because I know what it is. my most played game on Steam is City Skylines. I have 2,187 hours in City Skylines. I think City Skylines is a good game. I have not reviewed it on Steam. I probably should. I've enjoyed my time. Do I need to save power right now? Do I just want to knock this out? Whatever. Grab the close ones. I need silicates still. Hate all of this. Give me +3 science. And then I really don't like you anywhere, basically. Is there another city I could put you in? No. I'm losing it, man. No, there's not another city I could put you in. I gotta start another city. You have an anomaly. Okay. We start a new city. And it's gonna go over there. That's as simple as it is. Or no. Nitrate's not that important. You're gonna be a new city, which means we have to explore that hex. Because I don't have a good place to put a delivery drone. You need to not do that this turn, so that I can build a Secret Service office. Some traders aren't assigned? That's pretty true, I guess. I guess we could, like, export one of you for an extra science, and that would be fine. That doesn't help me. This does help me. This also kind of helps me. I'll think about that last choice. I mean, like, literally, this helps me, like, right now. Does anybody not have one? Would I be willing to get rid of anything? Yeah, this is 25 support per turn. But this is food. We need to build the GMO lab first. We already have a soil factory. We don't need to build a GMO lab. This is 2 food. If I put a GMO lab here, it's 1 from the GMO lab and then 2 from cultured meat lab. It's actually more. Yes. We do this. Okay. We also have a house. You know what? Use a house instead. How many mines do you have? 1? Not very good. How many mines will you have? 2? Not very good. 1, 2, 3. But your houses are done. You have 1, 2, maybe a third? We're waiting on the water. You will definitely have 3, so congratulations, you get a house. And then we can expand here. And then we can build you. We're exploring. We're exploring. We're exploring. We're sciencing. You go here. Ours on Steam went off since you got hacked. That's unlucky. I like the hour tracking feature on Steam. It reminds me to go outside and touch grass sometimes. Would that we could all be so lucky. Okay, we need to take a break from you. And we need to take a break into you. Next turn, I'm also bulldozing the Secret Service office in Carnegie Junction and rebuilding it. I'm also mining silicates for like no real discernible reason. You're 1 achievement away from finishing Torchlight 2 completely. Dude, I would just go back and do it. Like, wait until you're in the mood to go... Well, like, maybe you don't have these moods, but I always have these moods to, like, go back and play an old game that I played a while ago. And then I end up getting, like, super stuck into it. And having the motivation to, like, knock out that final achievement that I never did is definitely something that would pull me back into an old game just to, like, finally finish it. I'm trying to remember the last example of that happening for a game that I played. Train station's huge. I don't really care about any of you. You know what blows my mind is that our expectations are only negative 130. We have gotten plus 35 from applied research. That seems pretty good. Now that I look at it, that's actually a very large number. Maybe it's not as surprising as I thought. Plus 3 power, 8, 11. Okay, so we can get rid of you. We can rebuild you. We're on to the last one. Jogrov is vibes, man. He's chief vibes. I need a house to go here. It's like 4 turns until I get a house, though. So that's concerning. I need more trade routes, too. Is there anything I can bulldoze to get trade routes out here? You're in 2, you're in 6, you're gone. Tired of you. Not contributing. I would take another bus station. Can't really think of any reason not to. A think tank condominium is huge. We love that. And then, like, could I be so lucky as to get robots? No? Okay, you're gone. What do we need? After you trigger, you're gone. You're getting replaced with a Rover Exploration Center. And then next turn I need silicates. So that I can build this last thing and get out of the way. And then, like, once that's out of the way, I actually think we're set up really well. But if we're not, honestly, I couldn't tell you. I don't know what I've done for, like, the last 20 turns. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm exploring. Just feel like, you know, whatever. Am I taking any of these? Does anything produce science? 1 science for every 2 climate zones you've expanded into. 1 science for every 2 climate zones. I mean, you're just supposed to be a mine. Let's get it out of the way. You can explore up here. You can explore up here. You need to spread here. Like, it doesn't really matter. And then you're getting replaced. And then you are literally in a sandstorm. It's going to cost me 5 support to do this. It's fine. Fine, you forced my hand. Now, I need silicates. No, I need power. I got silicates from somewhere else. There's a power hint over here somewhere. There you are. Come here. Delete. Build. Good. 50 support. Done. High-tech luxuries. Done. How are we doing? It's turn 45. We're at 473 of 850. Calculator. 850 minus 473 divided by 20. We need 18 science per turn. We're on track. Okay, I actually think we've won this far out. As long as we can explore... We have 23 turns. We have 20 turns to explore 23 tiles. Literally all we need to do is not lose. That's it. We've actually fulfilled both of our goals as long as we just stay the course. We can build our economy as further forward as we want, but we are actually on target. Oh my god. To finish everything that we would ever need to finish. So why don't you give me one of these? We might as well start terraforming. It's literally out of boredom. More than anything else. What do I even need? Nothing. Like, actually nothing. Just explore stuff. It's making you miss Star Wars Battlefront Conquest. I have never been that good at RTS games. I've always been a fan of, like, slow roll, build your economy style games. The actual RTS games have never really grabbed me in a way that I've been like, wow, I want to play this. I like the games that are like, just build an engine that like accomplishes something. And this is definitely that style of game. I say that, I don't even know what's happening in my hand anymore. Lab seems good. You should be... I need silicates for you. Okay, fair enough. We go find silicates. That's doable. I probably should have known that we would need silicates ahead of time. Oh, baby. Whatever. -5 support, who cares? None of you matter. Goodbye. I will turn you into science. We'll be at 18 next turn. That's fine. Some trade routes aren't assigned. That's fine. But I'll, like, assign them. Planetary Engineering Lab, 2 science per turn. Landing pad, road paver depot. I don't need any of these. You can go. You can explore. You can explore. You can explore. I'll come back to you later. There might be choices that matter in there. I'm just going to plunk down this research campus first. And then I will wait for silicates to plunk down this laboratory. Would a bus station be good here? It would be good here. You can have a bus station. Grab it. Grab it. Grab it. Build both of these. Build a silicate mine. I can still research a project. Honestly, like at this point, flood the planet, man. Like, who cares? At least make this place nice. I think this is the least terraforming I've ever done in a game. And like, it's on autopilot. We have like 20 turns until the game's over. And we have literally mathematically won. All we need to do is press end turn and not screw up. We're at plus 31 support. We've incremented... Well, actually, we incremented heat twice. Maybe I have terraformed more than I thought. It's possible. It's entirely possible. What's up, Balloon? Bold of you to join for a non-Guild Wars 2 stream. Welcome to my attempts to pivot into variety streaming. for when Guild Wars 2 gets shelved as, you know, like a 12-year-old MMO that's outlived its usefulness. Instead of playing Guild Wars 2, I elected to play a game that, at least when I started streaming today, had less than 800 followers and literally nobody else playing it on the platform at the time. So, like, in many ways, you could say that I have a monopoly on the Terraformers audience. It's a great game, though. Like, if you like strategy games that force you to, like, sit down and think and construct an economy and, like, all that kind of stuff, it's a really good game. You have outlived your usefulness to me, Gas Factory. You can go. You can be a dock. I'm never going to flood the planet. Viewpoint tower. Dike it. Dike it. We're never going to flood. Search your heart. You know it to be true. Do I have enough water for Ag Complex? I do. Sure. Do I care about an aquifer? I probably should. I can't tell you if I do, but I probably should. Ride with Chef in his ride area? Just you wait, because the game that I almost played today is... I'm not saying that Terraformers is bad, but what I am saying is that I almost played Project Zomboid today instead, and Project Zomboid is way more entertaining than Terraformers is. It's not slander on Terraformers. It's like, it's an interesting game and I enjoy playing it. It brings me joy, and when I post the VODs on the YouTube VODs channel, it rakes in views. Like, it's a very, very popular series on the VODs channel. Probably because you just kind of like chill out and vibe and listen to me talk about random shit. Which is, you know, it's a theme, it's a niche. However, Project Zomboid, great game. Super good. And we will be playing it soon. Feel like I'd like Dwarf Fortress. Joke's on you. I've played Dwarf Fortress since like 2015, maybe? 2016? Somewhere around there. I'm OG Dwarf Fortress. I don't play with character packs either. I'm straight up ASCII mode. I read the Matrix code. If you want to see Dwarf Fortress on this channel, I can make that happen, is what I'm trying to communicate to you. Love me some Dwarf Fortress. Seem Cave Madness adjacent. That's rude, but it's not, like, incorrect. It's mostly just rude, but factual. Maybe. No, I only have 2 power. I literally can't afford to make a city there. Okay, you suck, actually. You suck. Did I find any good city spots? One anomaly? You must... Are you joking me? Okay, that one's pretty good. But I'm not gonna do any of those. I'm gonna go to the dang old moon, man. 3 stream streak? When you only stream like 3 times a week. It's not that hard to catch all of them. But we appreciate it. We'll go trees. Okay. Jagger, if you're done. Iokinley, what do you do for me? We literally haven't flooded the planet yet, so I don't know how far you're getting with that. Food production? You're not really going to do much either, but fine, sure, whatever, get in. I don't even know where I would put robots right now. You can come out here. That much I know, at least. You can get turned in. All we need to do is explore. Also, Alun, if you're going to see me so directly by suggesting I like games like Dwarf Fortress, there is a time when RimWorld will show up on this channel as well. I have over 1,000 hours in RimWorld. I'm at 1,046 hours. So we would definitely play that on this channel as well at some point. Because that's also a very good game. Am I a deep rock guy? I'm not, but there is a friend in K&T who is a big deep rock guy, and he frequently encourages me to like come and play deep rock. I have not yet, but it's something that's like on my radar. It's something I'll get to eventually. Literally minus 70 support and nothing happened. That's pretty good. I don't even want to take anything. I've built an engine that just runs forever. I'll take MarsNet, actually. I lied to you. I'll take a MarsNet. Sure. What would I do at a university? Nothing. Get out. You? There's no hope of you being played. Get out. Carnegie Junction? That's going to be minus 3 support for my homies. I can't do that to them. You can go there instead. Just keep exploring, man. Name of the game is exploration. Watching a brand new baby stream and first time Guild Wars 2 gamer, you should DM them to me so that I can go lurk on them. I love watching people play Guild Wars. And then not introducing myself at all. Because, like, sometimes I just want to be a guy, you know? When I first started doing stuff on YouTube, like, the first time I got recognized in-game by someone who I didn't know, I was like, whoa, that's a cool feeling. But, like, now that it happens regularly, I'm not going to say that I, like, don't appreciate it, but I like it. I like being reassured. I'm just trying to be really careful about how I word this. Because, like, there's enough people who watch me on Twitch and follow me on YouTube that I now have to, like, actually be intentional about not accidentally insulting them. Sometimes it's nice to not be recognized. Sometimes it's nice to pop into a streamer's chat and have them just, like, engage with you authentically instead of being like, whoa, it's Chef, what do you think about X? And that's not saying that, like, people should not do that, because I appreciate that too. I'm just saying, sometimes I like to put on, like, a pair of dark sunglasses and a coat and, like, go outside. On Twitch, metaphorically. Metaphorically, I like to put on an overcoat and dark sunglasses on Twitch. That's all I'm saying. I think I successfully worded that in a way that, like, should not insult people who are regular viewers. If you're a regular viewer and you feel insulted, I'm sorry. I did not mean to. 751 of 850. We have 10 turns to spend 100 science. I'm seeing a problem with this, and that's that I only have 30 science in hand to spend. I'm really hoping that my next science projects show up sometime soon. Otherwise, I think I may have become the thing that I swore to not do. Which is make a catastrophic mistake in a game that has been incredibly face roll the entire... Like, we make 8 power per turn. It's crazy. Take me to Carnegie Junction. I can't build anything there. Take me to Cerberus Post. I can build things here. This is what we have to resort to now, is building science buildings on top of each other. $13, $10, $34, $14. Okay, never mind, we'll be fine. $38. We're good, we're good, we're good. Build you. Build you. That was close for a minute. Anyway. Plus 2 science. Plus 39 support. Download Lab, 28 science? Sure. 34 science, sure. Can't fit 8 science, that's okay, I'll skip on that one. 34. Have a house. It's extra support, why wouldn't you? Explore more. 823 of 850. So next turn, we build a citizen science center. We don't get 32 science. Check this out. He is doing math. Today's life tip. Oh, and there's the high-tech luxuries. Today's life tip. When you do math, no one can stop you. Check this shit out. Turn 58. Science. They used to be hard. That's actually like one of the weirdest games of Terraformers I've ever played. Like, the first time that I lost a game of Terraformers, I had to go and like check wikis and be like, okay, the game has gotten too hard, I don't understand what I'm doing. That game, I disregarded everything I thought I knew about Terraformers and absolutely just like wandered through the end of the game. Functionally, we wasted our last 15 turns not doing anything to build our economy because mathematically we were locked into winning. I probably could have won that. Like, when did we win this? Turn 58? I probably could have won that on like turn 52. Which is crazy for the second to last difficulty. Anyway, I need to go get some dinner. I need to go say hi to Amanda. I need to go catch up on a couple chores before we go live for Guild Wars 2 tonight. So that's where I'm going to cut it off. If you're a new viewer, there is a Discord that I maintain. It is the best way to get notifications for when I am going live. My stream schedule is very irregular because of work, because of other obligations around the house. So the best way for you to know when we're going to be playing something is to hop in the Discord, sign up for the pings that you want, ignore the pings that you don't. And then if you want to catch up on some stuff that we've done in the past, I maintain everything we've ever done on Twitch in a VODs archive on YouTube. It is currently like 3 weeks out of date, but I am gradually working through the backlog. Everything has been saved. I've just been lazy about thumbnails and trimming, and I've had an issue for like the last week and a half on Twitch where VODs are getting split in half while I'm streaming. So I need to import those into DaVinci and like splice them together and all that kind of stuff, which is a pain. It takes a while. So the VODs archive is a little behind. But either way, I'll see you guys around again in 2 hours for some Guild Wars streaming, some commanding on FA on Wednesday, and maybe some more stuff after that. We'll see. But until then, take care. Enjoy the rest of your night. Have a good one.